Hello students, good morning. Today we will discuss on subject and predicate. We will start this chapter, subject and predicate. Now in this chapter you will get a clear idea about what is subject and what is predicate. Now you have already learned about sentence. You have learned that a sentence is a group of words that make sense. A sentence is a group of words that make sense. We have already learned. Now, you know that a sentence must have a subject and a verb. We have already learned. Now in this chapter, you will learn about the parts of a sentence. We divide a sentence into two parts. One is subject, another is predicate. You can see these examples. Children are donating money for earthquake victims. We bought a jacket. The water in that jug was hot. Here you can see that children has been marked as this part, this part. This part has been marked as subject. This is the subject part and are donating money for earthquake victims. In the second sentence, it is subject part, and the rest bought a jacket, it is predicate part. In the third sentence, the water in that jug, not only the water in that jug is the subject, and predicate is was hot. Now you will learn in this chapter what is the subject part of a sentence and what is the predicate part of a sentence. What is subject? The subject is that person or thing that you are talking about. That means talking about in a sentence. The subject is the person or thing. A subject may be a person, a subject may be a thing. Here have a look, the children subject here. In the second sentence, we subject, we here subject. But in the third sentence, the water in that jug, the water in that jug, it is subject. So the subject is the person or thing that actually we are talking about in the sentence. We are talking about in the first sentence we are talking about children, it is the subject part. In the second sentence we are talking about we bought a jacket, we are talking about this part, we about. In the third sentence we are talking about the water in that jug. So that is the subject part. And what is predicate part? The predicate part is the part that gives us more information about the subject. So we will learn these things, okay, in this chapter. Now come to the tip of the day. The subject may be made of one word or several words. We have already learned, we know it. The subject is always a part of the predicate because it tells us about the actions of the subject. Actually, verb is always the part of a predicate. You should know this thing, that the verb is always a part of the predicate. A verb will always be a part of the predicate. It will not be the part of a subject. Okay, here I will look. Verb, this is what is the subject part of the predicate. Here bought, this is the subject. It is the verb also. It is the part of a predicate. And here was, this is the verb. It is the part of a predicate. So we will learn these things in this chapter. Okay, that's all about the chapter. We'll learn it, learn these rules one by one. Okay, this will discuss these things, we'll practice these things, and we'll learn these things. Okay, so we will learn about subject and predicate.